welcome to my channel. This is my Dare to Win save with Blackburn Rovers. We're currently sitting comfortably third in the Premiership. Since you were last with us for the Carabao Cup final that we won on penalties 1-1 after 90 minutes against Man City, making us double winners. That's 2 seasons on the trot, back to back. We went away and beat Preston 6-2 in the FA Cup quarter final, 6-0 up. Give it away a little bit towards the end, but that's fine. I mean, the damage had been done. Chelsea, Menino in the new midfield role. If you remember rightly, I said I'd been tweaking the position requirements rather than the player. So he scored me a lovely hat-trick against Chelsea, which was the reason we got the 4-1 win. Then we went to Fulham, beat them 4-1. Wolves then 4-0, and I put Trifkovic in Menino's position because Menino was injured, and what do you know, he came out with a hat-trick. Can't argue with that, can we? Must be doing something right. So today we're back for the Aston Villa game. It's the FA Cup semi-final. They're a bit of our bogey side. They knocked us out last year. I'm not sure if it's semi-final or quarter-final. I know it was towards the end, but they knocked us out last year. And then we got the Premiership game against Newcastle. So like I said, we're sitting really comfortable in third. In fact, I'd say if we can go unbeaten for the rest of the season, we are in with a chance of winning the Premiership, simply because of the games we got. We have got a tough running. We've got to play Liverpool, and we've got a game in hand on them. So if we can beat Liverpool and our game in hand, that puts us ahead of them on points by a point. We're on the same points as Man City. I'm confident they're going to drop points at some stage between now and the end. 6 games to go. So we'll see. If not, third. I'm quite happy with third. We're 8 points ahead of Villa in 4th place. So yeah, it's setting up to be a good season. So we go straight in. I haven't even looked at the team. I haven't been on for a couple of days. So here we go then. 3 players have been out injured. They're all back and fit, which is good, just in time for the game. Villa against Blackburn. So the starting lineup's Nikoliks in goal. Elliotson, Quateru, Bicciabu and Ferriola across the back. Lavino defensive midfield with Carlos Eduardo and Trifkovic in central midfield. Calamite and Ruiz wide players with Almada up front. Almada's having an absolutely blasting season. 38 goal involvements from 39 starts. Wow, happy. So that's the team. Let's go and see if we can roll. I just checked the subs because I always do this. Right? Let's just go see if we can roll Villa over and get our second visit to Wembley in a cup final this season. So teams are warming up. Like I said, I haven't been on. I've been working, so I haven't been on for a while. Not with any meaningful play time anyway. So I want them to pick off where we left off because we're in an absolutely blistering vein of form. And as long as we can stop Villa playing, I think we're in with a shout. But we do have to turn up. There's still that element of loose passing and silly mistakes that could cost us games. But no, our form over the last 4 games has been extraordinary, to say the least. Unexpected. So, and that's beating Man City. Off the back of beating Man City on penalties, we've really took it to the teams, played them off park. Hence all the 4s. You know, we've scored a colossal amount of goals, and we haven't really let many in. So Ferrioli to Lavino, Carlos Eduardo up to, and that's a loose pass. Look, Kalami didn't really make any attempt to get to it, did he? But he's got straight in there with a tackle and got the ball back. Almada, can he find a ball through? Oh, that's a loose pass again. In with a chance. We've won it back in the midfield. Ruiz plays it in behind for Trifkovic. He's got again, see, this is what's happening. We're very loose on some of our paths. It's almost like we've got a chip on our shoulders all of a sudden. And here we are. Trifkovic's through a hint of offside there. He's buried it in a corner. Linesman's got his flag up. That's going to be disallowed for offside, I feel. Disappointing. But that's the first time we've actually played the passes and they've reached the players that we were meant to be passing the ball to rather than being short. So, and that's crept into our game a lot lately, and I don't really want to watch a replay. I thought he was offside when I said it in real time. So, but we are making opportunities for ourselves. Ferrioli crosses it into the box. Bicciabu's, I thought that had gone in, it had gone wide. Oh, that would have been a nice way to start, wouldn't it? Well, I say start 36 minutes in, and here they are on the attack. Nobody's really getting in the middle. And we're getting bodies behind the ball, but we've let him run round us, and this is a good save by the keeper there and near post, but we just let him run behind us. And it's almost like they were all too scared to put a challenge in, which is understandable. We don't want to be giving away penalties. And there's a silly challenge, but we got away with it. And dithering in the box. God dear. They just never play so that you can relax and feel confident with what they're doing. It's one of those. Poor Pin with the ball in and keep. Oh, the keeper's flapped. Oh, it's been given for a free kick. Thought the keeper had flapped that into the back of the net then, but so he'd obviously given him an elbow to the ribs, I'm guessing. Calamai to the back post, but their keeper's come and collected that lovely. And we didn't even challenge for it. Whatever happened to giving the goalie a clout on balls like that, eh? Quaturu wins it, nods it down to Lavino. Back to Quaturu. Elliotson. Quaturu's settling in really well, considering he's only a short aid guy. He's settled in very well in the centre of defence. Plays some lovely balls. And here, over the back for Ruiz. Back out on, and he's into it on a Mawada with a little tap to the goalkeeper. Oh dear. And another free kick. We've got a knocking on the door. We've got to come up with a goal. And is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? Watcher? If this is a penalty, I'll bet we miss it because we've just won the cup on penalties. And it is awarded. So, not sure who's going to take the penalties today because we've had a bit of a revamp on all of that as well. It's Elliotson. And that's a lovely finish into the corner. Goalkeeper was never going to get there. And we're 1-0 up in the FA Cup semi-final. We couldn't do a double, could we? The treble's still on, mind. So, you know, that would be a result, wouldn't it? For our, I think it's our 10th season, so that would be a nice statement to make. See, even though I don't think we've actually played, looking at the ratings, but I don't really want to go just on ratings because I know we. So yeah, I'm going to go with I'm pleased we've created a lot. Which, looking at the, it didn't come up. Pretty sure we've had a lot of chances, so we should have created a lot. Villa trying to get a bit of possession going here, passing the ball around nicely. And like I said, they are a bit of a bogey side for us. We've lost a few times in the league and in the cups to them. We find them very difficult to play against. Trifkovic, and another loose ball from Trifkovic. This is why he got dropped out of the team, because he was giving the ball away in places, and that's a lovely run in behind from Angelo, and it's across. The goalie's made the save and it's cleared. Ooh, it's getting a bit close for comfort, isn't it? It's 51 minutes in. We could do with a second goal just to give us a cushion here. Elliotson crosses a lovely ball in, but there's not a single body busting to get into that box. Lavino gets it down to Carlos Eduardo. Back to Bicciabu. Come on, guys. Ferrioli. And he's a loose ball given away. And this has really crept into our game the last couple of days. I mean, you've seen, last couple of games rather, you've seen how we've been playing, and here they are. They're in behind us. And it's deflected. And, oh my God, they're trying to give me a stroke or something here, I think, with that. I thought he deflected it in and hit the post, and everybody seemed to stand and watch it. Until Bicciabu stepped up and kicked it clear, and that's a good ball in, but we've got it away. I think I'm going to have to start demanding a bit more here. We seem to have taken our foot off the pedal a bit, and we really do need to step it up. Calamai's playing terribly. Trifkovic and Lavino, some of my better players, they're just haven't turned up today. We see it through to 70 minutes. Nobody seems to be struggling fitness-wise yet, but we do, and that's Bicciabu's cut that out. Calamai. Now we need him to do something. Trifkovic now, another. It's very frustrating. Because another game you see him nail everything, and a bit worried about Trifkovic again there, but Ruiz plays a nothing ball in the middle. And Eduardo tidied up the mess there. Bicciabu, Lavino, back to Croteru. Come on, guys. Trifkovic, let's see. Ruiz again with a weak pass. Elliotson cuts it out this time. I thought he was foul. I was going to say, referee, surely that's a booking. It could be a red card, guys. And it is. It's going to be a straight red for the Villa player. So we're going to make, on the strength back of that, we're going to make some stuff. We'll do the free kick first. But I'm very conscious we're 17. At least had a go, and it's just over the bar. So we're 1-0 up. We're a man up. Time to freshen up a little bit. Trifkovic, 6.5. Get out of my team. And I've got to give Eland a run out there. Then we've got a bit of fitness worry with Lavino, which is understanding. He plays a lovely holding position in the midfield for me. 6.4 Calamai. And when you think Calamai is one of the best players probably in the league, this is a very poor performance from him. So how many is that? That's 3. I'm going to give Elliotson a rest and get Cole John. I'd like to get, not yet, maybe 80 minutes. Let's have a look, see what's going to happen. So 1-0 up, 1 man up, some fresh legs on the pitch. Let's see if we can get... Oh, that's a throwaway, isn't it? Excuse the pun. He landed in behind for Almada, and he's put that away in a corner beautifully, and we look like we're on our way to Wembley. A second time this season. On the back of a Carabao Cup win. Oh, they've disallowed it. What are you talking about, ref? Oh, where was he? Oh, just he was, wasn't he? So on that note, 75 minutes, let's get Joel on and see. He normally comes on and pops up with a goal for us, so let's see now if he can do that. Just to put this beyond doubt, the last thing I want is a late equaliser and extra time. We really need to wrap this up. And as you can see, we haven't played well today. They've... But Villa, we always struggle against Villa, so 2 goals disallowed, which would have made all the difference for us here. 92nd minute. Come on, guys. Ruiz gets up, wins the header. Oh, that was a lovely header from the edge of the box. Didn't quite get above it, but... And a Slina over the back, but Bitshabu's tidied that about to Ferrioli. He's determined he isn't going to sign a new contract. He wants away. So I think I'm going to have to... And Carlos Eduardo was offside. Yeah, Ferrioli's refused. He's playing hardball. He sacked his agent because he wanted to leave, and I said, but you're happy here. And he said, yeah, I am, and sacked his agent. But he's refusing to sign a contract because Villa, believe it or not, are interested. And that's it. We're through to the FA Cup final, guys. First time in the save that we've made the final of the FA Cup. Congratulations, outstretched arms. That's absolutely fantastic. So it's us against Liverpool in the FA Cup. We've already played them in a cup once this season, in the League Cup, if you remember, and we stuffed them 5-1. So anyway, guys, that's it for this part of the episode. Another difficult game today then, Newcastle away. We're sitting 3rd, they're sitting 7th. So as you can see, the league's shaping up nicely. Win our game in hand. We're literally 2 points behind Man City, 1 point behind Liverpool. I know we've got to play Liverpool. I'm not sure who Man City's got left. But yeah. But we have to keep winning. We have to win all our games. We cannot risk slacking at all. So Palillo is back today, so he will replace Quatero in the back 4. And that's the only change I'm going to make, although looking at this I should have rested the player, shouldn't I? Never even thought to. I think we're going to start with it and see how it goes. I'm actually going to give Levine... No, I'm not. I'm going to start with it. Hope they hold up and get us a lead before I have to start chopping the team up. So the team's exactly the same as the last game with the exception of Palello. So it's Nikolic in goal, Elliott and Palello, Bitshabu and Ferrioli across the back. Having a fantastic season. They are... Lovino, Carlos Eduardo, Trivkovic still in the midfield as Menino is still injured and likely to be for another 2 to 3 weeks. Ruiz and Calamai wide players with Almada up front. And here we go. We're in the red today then. And they're straight in with a free kick. And oh, the goalie just watched. Oh, I thought that was in. He just watched it go by. There must have been a fag paper between the ball and the post. So I always like it starting with goal kicks for them because it means that they're likely to make a mistake and we're going to cash in on it. They're playing it back to the goalie a lot, aren't they here? Come on, lads, let's get a press on. Now back to the goalie again. He's gone long. We should win this with the height we've got up there, yeah. And Palello won it, but his header was poor. That's offside. Vitor Roque is offside, so... But because he played it back and we didn't get the clearance, we missed the kick. And the keeper managed to palm it out. Oh, my word alive. Almada passes it back. Let's get a foot on it, lads, and slow it down a bit here. Thought we was committing Harry Carey there for a moment, and then now it's starting with a goal kick for us, which isn't good. Palello. He's going to play it wide out left to Ferrello. Ferrello's running up the line. But he's turned and given it back to Lavino. Carlos Eduardo with the ball. Back to Bitshabu. Come on, guys. Let's get this ball going the other way. Calamai level. We've still got those slack passes that give the ball up. And Bitshabu cuts the pass out there. Lavino then gives it straight back. We've cut it out with Ellison, and Ruiz gives it straight back. Oh, my word. And they got wide, and Ellison sold himself cheaply there. It's come to Singo. He's going to put it away, and the keeper makes a lovely save and held the ball. hoping Calamai can run that off because I do need him. And there's Palello with the header. Oh, it's wide. So we're 17 minutes in. I'm going to give a little bit of encouragement. Come on, guys. We need 3 points here. Ellison back to Palello. Now this is the way to do it. Play it nice and steady. Simple passes. Ruiz back to Ellison. Ellison forward to Ruiz again, who's made the run in behind, and nobody made an effort for that at all, did they? The centre half wanted it, and now they played a long ball over the top. Vida Roque's in on it. Only the goalie to beat, and that's well cleared by the defender. Not sure if the goalie managed to get a bit of a palm on that, and Carlos Eduardo bursts back and takes the ball off the attacking player. And they've got it again here. We really need to break the deadlock. Ruiz, no, he didn't get there. And we're just watching them playing the ball about, aren't we? We're just holding our shape and waiting for our opportunity. They're not really making much of an impression against us here. And that's clear, but I thought we were going to nip in and get that, but now they've played it out wide. They've got the overlap, and that's 1-0. I'm hoping the referee's got his arm up. I'm hoping that is offside, but I think we're going to be lucky if it is, because that looked a lovely move by Newcastle, and it's been awarded. Yeah, that's disappointing, guys, but we haven't taken our chances, and we've been very sloppy when we've had the ball. And it was a nice little finish in the end, a little dink over the goalie, Hernandez. Disappointed. And now VAR's going to show us the lines, and he's offside a mile. Well, an ankle anyway. So now we need to hold on and get to half time, and we can have a bit of a chat to the guys. And this could be Premier League defining. It could really end our challenge for the... Oh, and they've got a second. Perhaps I shouldn't count my chickens before they've laid the eggs. Slingo to Vita Roque, and a lovely ball out to the back post by Slingo, and well, it wasn't even back post, was it? Hernandez ran onto it just inside the penalty spot and tucked it away. Nobody near him. And I just bragged us up for holding our shape. Well, so we need to hit back here. We need to get something before half time. It's 2-0. I think they're playing it around us as though, wow. This is terrible. This is absolutely disgraceful. We've just beaten Villa in the FA Cup semi-final. We've gone to Newcastle and we're 3-0 down in 40 minutes. It's just like watching a different team. I know I should have rested them. They're not fit, so I've got to hold my hands up to that. But you still expect a little bit of compassion when you're a little bit of I want to win. So we're 3-0 down going into half time. I'm going to thrash my arms and tell it they've been terrible. They need to sort it out. I'm going to demand more straight away. I'm tempted to go attacking, and if it was anybody other than one of the top Premiership teams, which I count Newcastle as one of the top Premiership teams, I probably would go attacking. But if I do that, they're going to hand me my backside on a silver platter, aren't they? Let's be honest. So, and we're just running off the ball. They're oh. There you go, 4-0. That did look offside, but let's wait and see what VAR makes up. And they've allowed the goal. And there's no point in a replay because I swear they just slot the player back an inch to make him onside. He was onside, let's be honest. So, right, it's time for substitutions before this goes. So we got Calamai injured. Let's get him off. Give the youngster a game because he doesn't play much. Lavino off, Watson on. I'm going to give Joel a go up front. I'm going to get Chiabu off and put Criteru on. I thought I'd just put an end to that silliness. So that's 3, 4, and I think that's it. We'll keep the rest just in case. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I trust them to make the difference. I'm not quite sure what difference they can make coming on 4-0 down, but let's see. 4-0, 55 minutes gone. And here we go. We're building from the back. So this is going to be a lovely move or a silly mistake that gives the 5th goal away. And I'm lost for words because I'm really gobsmacked at how poor we've been against Newcastle. We found Newcastle on a ball in behind and nobody made a run for it. Oh my word. And they got nowhere to hide now. These are all Premiership players. They should be competing and they're not. And that's good play by Trifkovic. Over the top for Ruiz. Ruiz plays it into the middle. Joel with a cracking shot which goalie managed to block. Made himself big and managed to stop the ball there, but that's the closest we've come. That's only our second shot on target. They've had an injury now, Ramsbottom, but this is looking... It's already gone, isn't it? 4-0, 68 minutes. I need more than a magic wand for this. Pelelo out to Ellison. Ellison plays it down the wing for Ruiz. Ruiz is in behind. We're ahead here, and that's a lovely goal for the youngster, making it 4-1. Bit of a consolation goal, I think, but it's what we want for the young lad out on the wing. He's come up through the youth. He's been playing under 21s all season. I've been told that he's ready for first team football, but he needs to also be available for the under 21. So it is important for his development that we give him a bit of game time. And he's thanked me with a goal, with Ruiz with the assist. 75 minutes gone, and this is where we probably let another couple in, isn't it? Oh, boys. 5-1 down then from the corner. And we've got all 6 foot something centre halves, and not one of them got near that ball. And for a player to run across the front of him and win that header is criminal. Absolutely criminal. So let's make the last substitution. I'm gonna get Ferriola off. I don't want him getting injured. And yeah, disappointing, guys. Not the end to the episode we wanted. 5-1. But this is in our makeup. If you remember, what game was it we played a while back, and we had a similar defeat. So very disappointing. So they're going to be in training tomorrow, Sunday or not. They don't deserve a day off. And that is absolutely... So we're now 4 points behind Liverpool with the same amount of games played, and 5 points behind Man City. We still managed to stay 8 points ahead of Villa with the game in hand. They haven't played today. United's won 4-0. And that's very disappointing. So looking at the schedule, there was somewhere, and I don't know why this does that. There, it was the UEFA Champions League, wasn't it, against Juventus. We didn't turn up in that game either, 5-2. And we haven't lost a lot this season, and normally when we lose we then go on a good run. So we got Man U, Burnley, Southampton, Arsenal, Liverpool. So I think, guys, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to come back and do the Arsenal game, miss the Liverpool League game, which is our last game of the season, unless when we get around here it's between us and Liverpool and Man City for the fight. If we're like within 3 points, so we can win it if we beat Liverpool, depending on the Man City result, or even if Man City fell by the wayside, I'll come back and do a Liverpool double header. But if not, I don't see any value in playing Liverpool twice for us just to finish third. So we do the Arsenal and the Liverpool game. Arsenal are currently 7th. Liverpool are first, second behind Man City. So that's what we do. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pain. It started well and finished very painfully. 5-1 to Villa. That's... So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm waffling. If you've enjoyed it, please leave us a like. Don't forget to knock that subscribe button. That would be appreciated. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Take care.